Elevator music? Listen. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos.
Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you threaten me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy? I live in the real world, Spiderman.
You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. It's like a bouncy house, am I right? You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack.
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want...
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No?
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work in pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone's in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. When you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it, tell me what you did. Okay, Ionic Webbing, let's redecorate. This is gonna be bad. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
This is what happens when a boy faces a man.
Ionic Webbing, do your stuff.
I love getting paid to beat punks like you. Police brutality.
Hey, voila! Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. More gets left out when I use the seismic blast.
You brought this on yourself!
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
I'll crush you!
Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. Spidey doesn't play favorites, neither does the seismic blast. You are so fat, when you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Kraven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Kraven might not give you up, but Cass...
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
He's using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out. Times Square seems to be the center of all this.
I don't have time to waste on you, insect. No one cares. Well, I'll make them care. like a bug. You head for the right before you know.
Can't get through that energy field.
Everyone in here is
Looks like
you.
he's drawing the power for it from the generator.
You're on the other side. You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life! Get out of here, Spider, before you get swapped! You should have run away while you could! Now you'll die!
Shields are down. Times Square, here I come. Recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
Something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me! Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me.
I lived my whole life in darkness, and nobody cared. Now you'll all see what it's like. You betrayed me!
The only way I can beat him is with my web shooters.
I'll turn!
With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. Webs, do your thing.
You pretended you were my...
There's bad people everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you. But that doesn't make you an excuse to be one of them. And your power bill's gonna be through the roof. Touching this guy can be deadly. Gotta use my webs instead.
I'll show you what it's like to be hurt!
Listen, I know we're fighting, but could you recharge my phone? The only way I can beat him is with my web shooters.
This is all your fault!
No, really, how do you play video games? Is it like constant systems crash?
I'm not going to let you... Not in that place!
For a guy full of electricity, you're pretty dim. Whatever happened to you, it's affected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go.
No! That's what those doctors did! It all began with hurting! Never again! All I wanted was for people to notice me! Well, they'll notice now! I'll light the night while they huddle in the shadows!
You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you? Ravencroft! Max, I just found out what they're doing here. Stop fighting them. Tell the police what they're up to. We can bring them down together. At first I felt kind of bad for you. Now not so much.
Before I let them take me again!
Listen, I know we're fighting. Could you recharge my phone? Web shooters are down.
Not again! You won't betray me again!
Or not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've got to shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help.
Yeah.
Mr. Osborn, you were right. Fisk is buying up Oscorp stock for a hostile takeover. But as long as you're here, I'm confident we can stop it.
Right. As long as I'm here.
I have it, sir. Richard Parker's spider venom formula. But every time it's been used, there have been serious side effects.
More serious than death? I'll take my chances. Now get out!
Dr. Kafka, is that supposed to happen?
No. I'll shut it down.
Attention all task force officers. Given the growing threat posed by the masked vigilante called Spider-Man, we are cleared to escalate to Phase 3 of the Suppression Initiative. Be advised, there is no Phase 4. This ends now.
All units, be advised we have reports of rogue elements of the task force installing unknown devices, possibly dangerous, in populated areas. Proceed with extreme caution.
There could be mass casualties if I don't find those bombs right away.
We have a suspicious device in Midtown East. All units, evacuate the area.
Can't turn my back on people in need.